Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Last night, as expected, you know, all the favorites won on the Showtime PBC card. Hurd beat Francisco Santana easily. That was like way too easy. That was definitely Tune-Up Tuesday, man. Fulton Jr. actually, to me, stole the show. He was the best performer of the night. You know, against a gritty against a gritty opponent. Arnold Hagar, he was started to get kind of a little dirty. Resorted back to his Muay Thai background, which made it interesting. And Fulton Jr. just he stayed cool. You know, he stayed cool. He kept his cool, and he continued to do what he did. And in the main event, Danny Garcia just outclassed Ivan Redkach. I don't know. It was a card that, you know, you see guys that you want to see and that you need to see a little bit more of in Fulton Jr. and Hurd, Hurd. But Danny Garcia, it's about time for him to move on to bigger and better opponents. Title shots for sure. But in all, it was a boring card actually. 3 boring fights. And again, Fulton Jr. actually got performer of the night for me anyway. He was the best performer last night. Yeah, Super Bowl season. My boys ain't in it, but you know, got the Scully on, signatures on there. You know what I'm saying? Steelers Nation, what up? But yeah, and they talked a little. Well, they didn't really touch on the Cruz Dezern and Jimenez thing, where Jimenez was on performance enhancement drugs, you know, which is dangerous, man. That's dangerous in women's sports. And I'm guessing it came out that Golden Boy and everybody knew the day before the fight, and they still let her go ahead and fight. You know, I think Cruz Dezern got a big time lawsuit on her hands, you know, because I mean, people talking about, oh, give her the belts back, take the loss off her record, but you can't take that punishment off her body. You can't take that wear and tear off of her body, man. And the damage that was done, you know, the head shots, the body shots. There's a lot of damage, and I believe too, time taken off her career, fights taken off her career, man. So she should be compensated for that by Golden Boy. And you know, that's I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but that's like criminal charges, man. Borderline criminal charges. So, you know, with all that being said, we'll move on from there. Move back to Danny Garcia. I'm thinking, you know, at this point, Danny Garcia should be in line for some of those big fights. I'm saying Bud Crawford, Danny Garcia. Why not? Let's get it done. He looked good his last 2 fights, Danny Garcia. Bud's still needing that big name. I know Bud's not PBC, but it's time for PBC to make a fight. You know, it's time for some of these fights to be made. And you know, I know Bud's a guy you stay away from, but Bud got a belt. Danny Garcia won a belt. Bud's right there. So I don't know. But like I said, man, like I always say, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, share the video, drop a comment below, man. Let me know who you want to see fight next. I'm thinking of Hurd. I mean, last night he didn't look too impressive against a guy that he probably could have knocked that guy out in 2 or 3 rounds if he wanted. But looked like he wanted to get some ring work because he's been out for a little while since his loss. And he lost to J-Rock. But J-Rock went down went down hard a week or two ago to Rosario, and I'm thinking like, would Hurd fight Rosario and J-Rock winner, which would, you know, be a championship fight, but or would he go fight Charlo and Harrison rematch? Because there's a rematch there, so coming. So I don't know, maybe a rematch, maybe a third fight. I'm not sure, but I'm guessing it will, because Harrison was the champ, and I'm pretty sure there's a rematch clause there somewhere. But I don't know. What y'all think, man? Drop a comment below and let me know. Next week I will be on Boxing Bros USA, so check me there. Check them there. Go follow, go subscribe to them also. Follow their Instagram page, Boxing Bros USA. Same thing on their on their YouTube page, Boxing Bros USA. And like I said, man, subscribe here if you haven't already. Like, share, comment below. But again, man, last night, to me, nothing impressive last night. Everything that happened was supposed to happen last night, and those matches wasn't even close last night. And this is why a lot of big fights ain't getting made, because nothing recently been pay-per-view worthy. You know, you got the heavyweights coming up in February, and then April, I'm hearing it's supposed to be a good sized PBC show. So that might be you know, pay-per-view worthy night in April. So we'll see coming up. But like I said, man, go follow Boxing Bros. Go subscribe to their YouTube. Subscribe here. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Drop a comment below on what fights you want to see coming up, man. In 154, 147, and 160 division, because all those divisions is popping right now. So I don't know, man. I'll see y'all later on.